Thank you, life, for this moment of sacred possibility. Thank you, breath, for reminding me that I am alive. Thank you, universe, for the blessings in my life. Thank you, heart, for beating with courage, compassion, and clarity. Thank you, Spirit, for guiding me in divine timing. Thank you, body, for holding my soul with strength. Thank you, mind, for choosing peace, presence, and perspective. Thank you, ancestors, for walking with me as I rise higher. Thank you, God, for showing me the path I was born to walk. Thank you, self, for showing up with love again and again. Thank you, stillness, for holding space for my becoming. Thank you, stars, for reminding me I am a part of something vast and luminous. Thank you, Mother Earth, for grounding me in my truth. Thank you, Flow, for showing me how to move with grace. Thank you, Time, for unfolding exactly as it should. Thank you, Moon, for reflecting the divine cycles in my life. Thank you, Sun, for warming the path that I walk. Thank you, Silence, for revealing what words cannot. Thank you, Change, for shaping me into someone wiser every day. Thank you, Mystery, for keeping my spirit curious and open. Thank you, Joy, for arriving in the smallest and sweetest ways. Thank you, Tears, for cleansing what no longer serves me. Thank you, Shadows, for teaching me where the light begins in life. Thank you, Intuition, for showing me the truth beneath the noise. Thank you, Boundaries, for protecting my peace. Thank you, Expansion, for stretching me into new dimensions. Thank you, Lessons, for arriving disguised as detours. Thank you, forgiveness, for softening the edges of my story. Thank you, alignment, for pulling me toward what is meant for me. Thank you, breathwork, for anchoring me in the now. Thank you, divine timing, for orchestrating miracles behind the scenes. Thank you, soul, for remembering who I am. Thank you, energy, for flowing where intention leads me. Thank you, ritual, for weaving meaning into my moments. Thank you, presence, for showing me what matters in my life. Thank you, dreams, for showing me what's possible in life. Thank you, courage, for walking beside me when I need it. Thank you, gratitude, for multiplying every blessing in my life. Thank you, truth, for rising every day in my life. Thank you, trust, for holding me when I make big decisions. Thank you, awakening, for showing me the beauty in my life. Thank you, flow state, for reminding me that I am limitless. Thank you to my sacred space for welcoming all of me all of the time. Thank you, divine frequency, for tuning me to love. Thank you, morning, for arriving with the promise of a great day. Thank you, coffee, for warming my hands and waking my mind. Thank you, tea, for the energy, confidence, and clarity you give me. Thank you, calendar, for reminding me that I have time. Thank you, routine, for giving shape to my day. Thank you, curiosity, for keeping my thoughts alive. Thank you, kindness, for showing up in unexpected ways. Thank you, memory, for holding moments that matter to me. Thank you, laughter, for softening the edges of everything. Thank you, effort, for moving me forward. Thank you, choice, for reminding me I'm never stuck. Thank you, silence, for helping me hear myself. Thank you, questions, for leading me to better answers. Thank you, mistakes, for teaching me what works in life. Thank you, progress, for showing up in small steps. Thank you, breath, for bringing me back to center. Thank you, light, for finding your way into my life. Thank you, words, for helping me express what matters. Thank you, boundaries, for keeping me whole. Thank you, gratitude, for shifting my perspective. Thank you, time, for unfolding exactly as it should. Thank you, change, for reminding me that I am adaptable. Thank you, rest, for restoring me when I need it. Thank you, music, for improving my mood. Thank you, nature, for grounding me in something real. Thank you, reflection, for helping me understand myself. Thank you, support, for showing up when I needed it most. Thank you, humor, for making the hard parts of life lighter. Thank you, learning, for never being finished. Thank you, space, for letting me breathe. Thank you, movement, for reminding me I'm alive. Thank you, friends who reach out, for making me feel remembered. Thank you, clean sheets, for wrapping me in comfort. Thank you, fresh air, for clearing my mind. Thank you, pause, for giving me a moment to choose. Thank you, perspective, for changing everything. Thank you, resilience, for showing up when I didn't expect it. Thank you, connection, for making life feel fuller. Thank you, creativity, for letting me shape something new. Thank you, honesty, for keeping things real. Thank you, simplicity, for reminding me what matters. Thank you, clean water, for nourishing me. Thank you, warm blanket, for holding me gently. Thank Thank you, window, for letting the beauty of the world in. Thank you, good book, for taking me on a wonderful journey. Thank you, quiet night, for helping me reset. Thank you, fresh start, for being always available. Thank you, small wins, for building big momentum. Thank you, kind words, for echoing long after they're spoken. Thank you, inner voice, for speaking up when I need it. Thank you today for being mine to shape. Thank you, morning, for reminding me to begin gently. Thank you, planner, for marking my progress daily. Thank you, breaks, for helping me breathe between busy moments. Thank you, compliments, for landing when I need them most. Thank you, open door, for inviting something new into life. Thank you, quiet, for holding space for my reflection. Thank you, good news, for brightening my day. Thank you, warm meal, for nourishing more than just my body. Thank you, clean desk, for clearing my mind. Thank you, friendly people, for reminding me kindness is everywhere. Thank you to feedback, for helping me grow. Thank you, wind, for letting the breeze shift my mood. Thank you to my favorite song, for lifting my spirit instantly. Thank you to journaling, for catching my thoughts without judgment. Thank you, mirror, for showing me how far I've come. Thank you to my calendar reminders, for keeping me on track. Thank you, cozy socks, for making me feel held. Thank you for every message that makes me feel remembered. Thank you, clear sky, for reminding me to look up in life. Thank you, rain, for slowing everything down beautifully. Thank you to my favorite mug, for being part of my daily routine. Thank you, good sleep, for restoring my energy. Thank you, open mind, for helping me learn something new. Thank you, deep breath, for bringing me back to myself. Thank you, small talk, for making connection easy. Thank you, clean space, for helping me think clearly. Thank you, good timing, for showing up just right. Thank you, favorite outfit, for helping me feel confident. Thank you, open road, for reminding me I am free. Thank you, weekend plans, for giving me something to look forward to. Thank you, old photos, for reconnecting me with joy. Thank you, fresh air, for clearing my mind. Thank you to every kind gesture, for making the day softer. Thank you for good conversation that feeds my soul. Thank you for simple tasks that give me a win. Thank you for my favorite snack that brings me small delights. Thank you for an open schedule that lets me choose ease. Thank you for every helpful tip I receive that make things smoother. Thank you for silence, for feeling safe and full. Thank you to fresh perspective, for changing everything for me. Thank you for the warm morning sun that fills my room. Thank you for my strong, healthy body that carries me through the day. Thank you for the delicious food that nourishes me. Thank you for the delicious food that energizes me. Thank you for the deep, restful sleep that refreshes my mind. Thank you for the friends who make me laugh. Thank you for my cozy home that feels safe and peaceful. Thank you for the fresh air that fills my lungs with every breath. Thank you for the opportunities that allow me to grow in my career. Thank you for the quiet moments that bring me clarity. Thank you for the quiet moments that bring me calm. Thank you for my favorite music that instantly lifts my mood. Thank you for the love I feel when I hug someone I care about. Thank you for my curiosity that inspires me to learn new things. Thank you for the technology that helps me stay connected to loved ones. Thank you for the clean water that I drink every single day. Thank you for the kindness all around me. Thank you for the strength I feel after overcoming challenges. Thank you for the fresh flowers and greenery that beautify my life. Thank you for my financial stability and the resources that I have. Thank you for the books and the podcasts that feed my mind. Thank you for the warm shower that soothes and refreshes me. Thank you for the creative ideas that flow through me. Thank you for every moment of inspiration that sparks my next big step. Thank you for the pets and the animals who bring love to me. Thank you for the lessons that turn mistakes into wisdom. Thank you for the routines that start my day. Thank you for the supportive words from people who believe in me. Thank you for the beauty of the night sky. Thank you for the strength of my heart to forgive and move on. Thank you for the abundance of opportunities coming my way. Thank you for my favorite meals that make me feel cared for. Thank you for the sound of rain that helps me relax. Thank you for the sound of rain that helps me reflect. Thank you for the progress that I make every day. Thank you for the tools and skills that allow me to do my best work. Thank you for the freedom that allows me to create a life that feels true to me. Thank you for the energy that allows me to enjoy the day. Thank you for the compliments I receive that remind me of my worth. Thank you for my ability to connect deeply with others. Thank you for the fresh start that every sunrise brings me. Thank you for the good news that surprises me. Thank you for the good news that comes my way. Thank you for the courage I have to keep moving forward. Thank you to every person who inspires me to dream bigger. Thank you for the joy of celebrating milestones with others. Thank you for my ability to see beauty in ordinary moments. Thank you for the beauty of my life. Thank you for this beautiful life that I live. Thank you for everything. I thank you for joining me here today. Before we end, I'd like to remind you of these facts of life as always. You are a magnet for joyful moments and loving connections. You are surrounded by people who appreciate and celebrate you. You are a source of light for everyone that you meet. You are living proof that good things keep happening. You are exactly where you need to be to receive today's blessings. You are enough, more than enough, and you always have been. Claim this as yours. Know it to be true now, always and forever. I thank you again for joining me here today. If you enjoyed these affirmations, please consider leaving a like, comment, subscribing, and sharing with someone you love. If you'd like to support this channel further, please consider buying me a coffee at the link below. Lastly, and as always, I am blessed, and I am so grateful to have your support. And I am so happy to read everything that you share through all the comments and ways that you reach out. Thank you so much for everything. It truly means the world to me. I am grateful to you, and as always, take care and make a difference.